Yeah.
Okay, all being well, you shouldn't have been audible previously, and now you should be.
Yay. Hello.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
Never fails. I go to click on the soundboard and I hit the disconnect button.
Whoopsie.
I meant to do this.
And instead you did.
Cursed buttons being right next to each other.
So, hello.
Beans.
And yeah, I'm currently charging my pencil. I do plan to draw today, but I'm also gathering beans together too. So yeah.
Draw beans.
Bean,
But I
draw,
wanted to.
draw a bean and then give it a silly face.
I also just
we're here.
wanted to chill with friends.
For context, Christy is experimenting with hair.
Yes.
Although it does look a little bit like a kind of cool cosmic horror.
It does, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I
see,
mean,
like,
I
the
have
mouth
had
and
to.
stuff.
It also just sort of looks like what my hair looks like if I'm trying to clean it up off the floor, so.
Oops.
Fair. Also, same, yeah. Heck yeah, Bear. Both sound good.
Yoke Boys! I have seen preview of Yoke Boys. It looks very good.
Nice. Of course it does. Bear's drawing it. Of course it looks fantastic.
Speaking of drawing, what do I do? What am draw? Also, the way your stylus is placed, Ragdoll, at the moment, it looks like your cat has been their identity has been hidden to protect the innocent.
They're in witness protection or something. Yeah.
Protection.
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 Yeah.
Kitness protection.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki as a Perugly.
Perugly.
Or ugly.
Oogling. I mean, that's just Kiki with extra colours, really.
Or a Perugly with different colors.
Ah, it's a Pokemon. Okay.
Yes.
I had to search
The
for it.
fat cat.
Find out what you were talking about. Okay, I see. Yeah. Heck you.
Big floof.
Yeah.
There's a curly tail, but every picture I see of it, the curly tail just sort of disappears behind the head. So it might be just plugged into its own head.
I mean,
Well,
it's Pokemon. You never know.
Well, I got to the weird art pretty quickly, didn't I? Type in a Pokemon name and scroll down, you'll get there eventually. But yeah, how is Peeps? How is a bear and how is a meese? And the friends here can
fine.
also answer that question again, even though I've asked it before.
This is decomposing.
Trying to work out what the hell's going on with the tail. Where does the tail end? There are 3D models of this thing, and I still can't see where the tail ends.
I'm okay. Very sleepy, but okay.
I'm nothing but a craven.
Well, Miss is
Oh
nothing.
yeah, there's the tail.
Oh no, Jeeb's nothing but a craven. Okay, cool. Hi Jeeb.
Hey, Jeeb.
That is a very silly gif.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, right, that's why I can't see what's going on. You're nothing but a craven. Made some fridge pickles.
Heck yeah,
Nice.
fridge pickles.
Excellent. Nice.
And now we play the waiting game with the fridge pickles.
Yeah.
Because while they are easy to make, it does take some time for them to get pickly.
Mm-hmm. It's fair. Also, yeah, low-key same as well, a little bit.
You're dead, oh no.
Yeah.
Freckles. Or Pidge, but I think that's already a thing. Decomposition buds. Yay!
Yeah.
And some good gifs in chat in the Discord.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon is silly.
What?
Mm-hmm. Correct though. Oh, long boys, long meow. Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
I mean, it
either.
would be on brand.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have zoomed out, and the hair looks even more like some sort of eldritch horror, which
Yep.
Ooh,
I like it.
fancy eldritch horror.
Yeah. It's very good.
Bee!
giant
Yeah,
hair
I love the
monster.
bee as well.
This is a
Yeah.
bee!
There's a bee.
And if the cat knows what's good for it, it won't touch it.
The cat will touch it. And learn a lesson.
I think Purugly at least is a very fun design.
Yeah.
But then again, there are very few Pokemon that I don't think are fun designs, and most of the ones where I'm just kind of like, that's not a fun design, it's usually you've literally done this before. So like, Grimer is fun. Muck is sort of less so, at least with the original ones. The Alola ones are a little bit better, because they at least add some stuff to it, but like, it's like, come on, guys.
I'm now looking up an Alolan Persian.
Oh yeah, Alolan Persians are,
I do not know these Pokemon. I didn't even know Purugly was a Pokemon until I searched. I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah.
It's a dark type.
Ooh.
Oh, miss, have you not seen Alolan Persian?
Oh. Yeah, no.
That's a good description,
yeah,
Cheap, yeah.
That is, Cheap is 100% correct. That is absolutely what's going on there. Yeah.
That, or it swallowed just a whole nest of bees, and it currently still has them in its mouth.
And it will not spit them up. Yeah. Even though it should.
Don't know what's going on with that.
It's even weirder from the side.
Come on. Drop the watermelon. Drop it.
It will not. It will not.
I think there is a specific kind of cat breed that face shape is based off of, but like, it's an unfortunate decision.
Yeah, I vastly prefer the original, regular version. Yeah.
If you wanted to
Absolutely.
make a Pokemon with that face shape, it would be fine. But we're always going to compare it to the original. If you're going to do a different version of the original.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you just made a new one, it'd be fine. But no. Alolan Urgents.
Yeah, miss. Exactly.
For reference, here's what the Alolan Meowth looks like. Which is just regular Meowth, but with sass.
Sass and blue. Double D.
Yeah.
Where does the Viking Meowth fit in? It's in the UK. For some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it invaded.
I know that one, yeah.
So you have the Viking Meowth, where again, that's they have made some decisions. Its evolved form is fine. It's the Meowth that's actually the one that gives me fits, because like from the front it looks like it's just like a really fuzzy Meowth, and then you realize it's a beard. So like from the front it's like fuzzy, and then you look at the model from the back and it's the regular Meowth body, and it's just it's bad.
I like it. It's beard.
I am not a fan of its 3D model.
That's fair.
That's fair.
3D models can be rather hit and miss in Pokemon games.
Yeah, true.
Mostly miss recently.
Yeah,
which is weird to me, because like some of the ones they've been missing on are ones where it's like, you've had 3D models of this Pokemon for a while and those were fine. Why does this one suck?
You're welcome, miss.
Is a very good Kiki. Yeah. I also like this Kiki. She does indeed judge harshly. It's not? Okay.
Chiba has their very own snob now.
Heck yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
Get up a reference to what I'm drawing, really.
I mean, you could. Or you could just pull a Julia and draw based off vibes only. And let everyone else deal with the consequences.
I will try to do my best. I need to pull up a reference.
Yo, Oobs! How am?
Hey, oops.
Alright, nice.
Oh, so another streamer I follow started up Ghost Trick
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
and had been doing the typical playing game that isn't voice acted, so we're going to sort of badly voice act some of these characters based off of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Until we get to chapter 3, and then everyone is like, he's going to be showing up. Hold on a moment. Can't wait to see until you see him. And it's like, wait, what do you mean? And then in comes the bike.
Yep.
And, like, did not voice act for the first couple of lines because it's just so gobsmacked. It's just kind of like, oh no.
Very fair.
Also, the question of who in the police force has the brain cell keeps coming up, and the answer is, well, no one you've met yet.
Yeah. No.
And yes, Dark has posted a picture of the Viking Meowth. Which isn't
Yeah.
technically a Meowth, it's another evolution.
It's a Meowth.
It's got a different name. Well, I'm saying it's not a Persian. So
Oh,
it's
right,
got
the evolved one, okay.
branching evolution now. Yeah,
Look
no, that's
at
the
him!
Meowth.
Look at him! Look at him. He's a bit old fuzz.
Well, he's not a big ball of
It's that
fuzz,
guy
because
from
his
the
body isn't
Blonde.
fuzzy. His body is the same shape as the other Meowths, which makes it very strange to look at from behind.
It's... And when I grow a beard, I don't suddenly also grow all the body hair. I mean, I've already got that, but that's not the point.
I mean, yeah, but also, look me in the eye and tell me you wouldn't want a really fuzzy cat.
I have a really fuzzy cat.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and Sheev has a similar point. Your beard also doesn't cover your entire body.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And you're not a cat.
Exactly, that's my point. If my beard doesn't cover my entire body, why would Meowth?
It's
Silly.
a cat, and they don't grow beards. They get fuzzy.
Yeah, they're also fictional. If you're willing to accept that they don't grow beards, why are you complaining about that particular beard that they grow?
because its model is very, very strange to look at from behind.
It's like they can't do this thing, but when they do the thing, they're not following the rules of the thing they can't do. Your bear covers your entire body. Wow. Precisely what you and Bear get up to in your personal time is none of my business. Sorry, business. Issue's not with the mouth having a bit, it's the 3D model where it looks really naked in the back and they forgot to finish the rest of the model. I mean, that's fair. I still think that looks
Like
fine.
I said, the back of the model is just regular Meowth, and then you've got all that fuzz in the front. It's like you've done nothing. You've stapled a beard onto this cat. You put a fake beard on this cat, Santa style.
Again, it's a beard on a Meowth. I don't get the issue.
Maybe they can only afford half a wax. If you are waxing your cat, please consider taking up a different hobby.
As someone who has a hairy cat, hair grows at different lengths on different parts of their body. Can understand long beard, shorter fur elsewhere.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be the person here going, you shouldn't complain about Pokemon designs, because that's literally half the reason people get into Pokemon, to complain about the designs.
There sure are some designs out there.
There sure are. I mean, for undisclosed reasons, I've been looking up Digimon designs recently, and boy howdy, that's a whole kettle of fish. But
Oh yeah, absolutely.
like the pile of wires. You talking about circuitry? Circuitry's amazing. They skip. They do skips.
Circuitry isn't a Pokemon, it's a beast from a different dimension.
The bunch of keys is not a bunch of keys. It's a sentient strip of metal that steals your keys. I'm trying to find a picture. Where's the good gif of circuitry? I don't know how to spell it, which doesn't help.
And I don't even know what it looks like, so... No. It's just a fun name as far as I'm concerned.
There they are. Look at them go! Whee! See, they're having a
Oh
grand
yeah,
old
that
time.
one. Gotcha, yeah.
Digitober? I'm not drawing October in the style of
that
Digimon. That would look horrific.
I mean, you could.
I could!
You could, yeah.
The question is, though, with something like Digimon, it's do you draw them as a human in that universe or as a Digimon in that universe?
course.
No comment. The more you learn about Digimon, the less you know about Digimon. Then it is an accurate representation of any discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things you have to understand with Digimon is it started out as we've got these toys we need to sell. I guess we'll make an anime for it. And then whoever made the anime decided to just go really hard. And now we're here
Mhm.
with digital sneezes.
Yeah.
Also, unlike Pokemon, where, yeah, they mess around with some of the mechanics and add mechanics or forget mechanics exist entirely, but are mostly consistent, you play 3 different Digimon games, and you're going to get 3 different just everythings. Like, the only way it's going to be consistent is if you play 2 games that are literally just sequels of each other, and even then, potentially not.
Snom.
I'm working on this now.
It's just Snom.
This is Snom.
Pat the Snom.
Chib asked for Snom, so I'm working on the Snom.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
Ragdoll also
Chibi-
drew one too.
Yeah, I also drew Snom.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Snom, but it's a Snom. So
No,
Chibi
it's
gets
a
2
good
Snoms.
Snom. It's perfect.
on
It's a
accident.
Snom. Yeah. More Snoms is good.
Yeah. Do you know what, Bear? I did consider that when we were back. Do you remember years ago when we did Parsnipmon, whatever it was called? And we were gonna have we were each gonna have our own gyms.
Yes.
And stuff.
Yes.
One of my
remember
ideas
that.
for what gym would I have would be all of the Pokemon no one else likes.
Aww. I like that.
You remember Parsnipmon? Yeah. People made some cool stuff.
I remember. I remember Parsnipmon. Yeah. Lots of good stuff.
The orphanage gym. Now, Snom, what are you doing? I got a knife.
What? Oh.
I'm assuming Discord.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
that's a Snom with a knife.
Yeah. Love
Snom's
it.
doing as Snom
Is
does.
good. That's very good.
That's
Yeah.
Cheeb's Snom. They're teaching them well.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Instead of stapling a knife onto a Roomba, we've put it on a Snom.
Mm-hmm.
Technically undefeated. It'll be a gimmick gym. Where you only get the badge if you manage to get me without fighting anything.
Yeah.
You show up and it's just kind of like, here, take this, go.
Yeah.
It's your standard gauntlet of trainers and stuff like that. But it very clearly on the outside says orphanage gym. And basically if you manage to get to me and on the way you fought any trainer successfully, I just kick you out. It's like, this is an orphanage gym, and you beat Pokemon up? You don't deserve this, get out.
Well,
However, if you manage to get to me without fighting anyone, here you go. Good job.
nice.
Gimmick for Cheap's gym is that they stab you with a knife. And Oobs has a Glock, so it's going well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's anime. Clearly, the knife beats the Glock.
Absolutely.
Giving every Pokemon that has opposable thumbs a gun. Oh no. Well, I mean, you could also give them a Remoraid instead.
Wouldn't be the worst Pokemon to give a gun. That,
It depends on what you consider worst.
business mime?
Because, like, there's multiple Pokemon where giving them a gun is terrible for different reasons, though.
Define worst. I leave that to the reader.
Is there a gun Pokemon? Oobs, unironically, yes.
Yes, there is.
It's a fish that turns into an octopus.
Oh yeah, Octillery. I like Octillery. There is also Pal World, was that?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Which very quickly vanished.
That... Well, I mean, I think part of it is because it was just running off of the This Ain't Your Mom's Pokemon, but didn't really, like...
Didn't have anything else.
Anything interesting.
Yeah.
Also, then there was the thing of, like, hey, looks like you just sort of took Pokemon 3D models and, like, put a coat of paint on them. And then there was the thing of, like, hey, are you using AI for your character design? Potentially? Which meant that even more people are like, nah, we're not touching that. So yeah, it's still around, but I think most people have either tried it and determined that, well, this isn't really anything all that interesting, or they've run out of their it ain't your mom's Pokemon type steam. Because you could only do that sort of stuff for so long before your attention is just shot.
Metapod or Magikarp.
I'm not even sure how either one of those would use a gun.
Yeah, the worst Pokemon to give a gun is any Pokemon that can't hold it, because then they will drop the gun, and that means someone random will get a gun. Whoever walks up next will get a gun. And that's not a lottery I want to play.
Does Charizard have thumbs?
They've got like
a
a 3 sort of prong claw thing going on, right?
I think it's only got like 4 fingers total. It kind of, one of them is kind of thumb positioned.
Thank you for the next Pokemon idea, miss.
Ditto could just be a gun.
True.
Oh, I've thought of a worse answer. Which is giving Slugma a water pistol. That's just not going to end well for them. Charizard does not have thumbs. Okay.
I mean, Cheap has a point. The water pistol would probably melt before anything could really happen to the
Yeah.
Slugma.
I mean, I was kind of working on the operation, working under the assumption that we're disregarding the physically impossible rules that were put down by the Pokedex of regarding the temperature of Slugma, but hotter than the center of the Earth and all that.
I mean, even if it's not almost twice as hot as the sun, it's still going to be pretty hot.
Pretty hot. I'm just saying, given a Slugma and a strong enough Super Soaker, you'll end up with a tiny Onyx. I will I will allow that. Out of context, that is not a term I wanted to add to my permitted list.
What?
Chi was talking about the weird rules of the Pokedex and whether or not Raichu can kill an Indian elephant, which means that I now have
Oh my god.
in my permitted term list on Twitch, I now have
Wow.
kill an Indian.
Well,
Thanks,
whoopsie.
Twitch. I just wanted my friend to make jokes.
I see, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, in context, it's fine.
In context is fine, but the
Yeah.
bot doesn't know that, so I now have an out of context thing in my bot.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh no, the eyebrows are wiggling now. That's not the way around that's supposed to work. That's not how eyebrows work, Dark. Stop it.
Oh no.
Can you not move your eyebrows?
Not sideways. Up and down, yeah. Not sideways. And a game fact page, favorite opposable thumb Pokemon. Also, you don't necessarily need an opposable thumbs to use a gun. One to hold, one to fire. One, like, just nub hands would be enough. Snom is learning Meowgic. I didn't realise I put them in front of Snom. Ah, he ditto. More pat pat.
Me. I said thank you for the idea on what Pokemon to draw next, miss. Yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, hair
Chris has
studies.
drawn a second Meowth, and I didn't notice. Wizard Meowth.
I always like the face on the Ditto. It's always been very delightful for me.
Yeah. Poliwrath could hold a gun. Anything with a name containing the word wrath is probably not a great candidate.
Oh, let them hold a gun.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What could go wrong? I see no problem with that. I am also joking, just in case.
Yeah.
It wasn't obvious.
All beefy third evolution furry bait will do.
Yeah, I agree, Cheap. I think any and all little baby Pokemon deserves guns. Rupert deserves a gun. Snom, gun. Yeah. Absolutely. And heck yeah. Love that.
More like Locked and Lotad.
Oh, but that's a good one.
Don't boo me.
I'm not booing.
No, but Mrs.
I know.
Sticker, you can sell
Also,
at a
that is
con.
fair, though. That's fair.
Chikorita deserves a gun for all the disrespect it has to face. What's Chikorita again?
Firebird thing? If I
Oh no,
remember right?
little grass leaf.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Torchic is the one I was thinking of. Never mind.
Why did they face
Yeah, little grass
disrespect?
leaf
They're
friend.
cute. I think that was the starter I had when I... No, it wasn't. It was Cyndaquil. But then a second playthrough, I took Chikorita.
Heck yeah.
What's wrong with them? People hate her. Why? For no
Aw, that's
reason.
cute.
Why?
No.
Explain. Explain this no reason.
I don't understand.
Everyone has beef with Chikorita in the
pe-
Pokemon fan.
People will hate,
What?
regardless.
Why though? People are weird.
People are very weird, yes.
I mean, I guess there's the fact that as far as gameplay mechanics are concerned, it's probably the least useful of the three. Because Totodile
Oh, yeah.
can learn some HMs. I think when you evolve it, Cyndaquil can eventually learn a few useful HMs, and also it's like one of the few fire types you have access to early on, which is really useful when your second gym is literally a bug gym. And since your first gym is a flying gym, that means grass Pokemon are a little at risk. So, like, purely from a gameplay perspective, as far as Johto is concerned, it's probably the least useful of the three starters, but
And-
beyond that...
Yeah.
And
But-
people will still hate it for that reason alone, yeah.
But,
Like, unfortunately.
but Charmander in the original games was hard mode. Just deliberately making
Yes.
your life difficult. And people love that guy.
Except for Yellow, because in Yellow, Charmander could learn a fighting move.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it was a rock move? Anyway, its moveset is a little bit different. Something was a little bit different with it. Anyway. Who knows? I think Chikorita is fine. But then again, I'm also... In my brain, there's a separation between whether I like a Pokemon mechanically and whether I like a Pokemon just, like, design-wise. Because, like, going further, mechanically, the Chikorita line isn't bad. It's just that it's not very useful as your starter in Johto. There are other Pokemon where I'm just kind of like, this was implemented badly. Like Plusle and Minun. I think Plusle and Minun are cute. They're adorable. They were horribly implemented in Gen 3. So, justice for Plusle and Minun. They got given the short stick.
So I have a hypothesis. Which is that the reason people like Cyndaquil and Totodile more is because Chikorita is the only one without spikes. So I'm giving Chikorita spikes.
Heck yeah.
Goth Chikorita.
You have to associate Nyx and Chikorita. What Pokemon would your OCs be? Leave a comment under the video. Don't forget to smash that like button.
No.
Leaf's comb over bangs is very good. I've had experience with styling Leaves' hair.
Yeah, true. All those parsnips.
Moira has Totodile. Next Chikorita and Bo will get the Cyndaquil. Theo would be a Cubone or something equally miserable.
Oh dear.
That's fair.
Sobble? Sobble's just a crybaby, that's not Theo. What do you do to this man? Kicking him down the stairs, apparently. Eevee would be a Litwick. Don't make me like Eevee more.
Oh, hell yeah.
How can I like Eevee more? That's not possible.
Turns out it is possible. Oh dear.
Jessie is low bunny.
I
Well, there's a pin-up for you.
do love that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
He wouldn't be. Oh my god, he would!
Yeah. Get that fluffy chest. Yeah.
He might be for Ulan.
I mean, the main thing is, though, does he have the thighs for it?
I mean, I think so, yeah. Yeah, based on what some of the art that Cheap has done, yeah. I'd say so. Or at least I'm thinking about the one pinup with like the gun and the pinup drawing that you did. Yeah. E.
I really have just drawn something that would have done absolute numbers in the early 2000s on DeviantArt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my god, love that cheer. Yeah.
Interesting. Or it could be a cute Espion or Persian or something.
Nice.
But would it be a cute Persian or a cursed Persian? Because we have options.
Not watermelon. Do not make Briar a watermelon.
But would it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, little.
Yes, very cute.
I was trying to think how to draw Eevee as a Litwick, but it's, you know, difficult to get the beanie on with the fire. Unless you could style the
Cut
fire
a
to
hole
look
in
like
the
a beanie.
for the fire the wick to stick out. Put a hole in the beanie or something.
The fruit.
What is a fire?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Let's see.
I was thinking, what's it called?
Oh yeah, I can see that too.
What is it called? Excellent question, me.
You know what genre it's from? Or what kind of animal it is?
Maybe 6? Maybe?
Or what type it is?
Nope. Never mind.
Fair.
Ignore me.
No, never.
Ignore me.
No.
I'm scrolling for a big list.
Yeah, describe it.
Yeah, I can't really remember is the problem.
That's okay.
My brain just went, it's that one, and then forgot what it was.
Fair. Brains do that.
The vibes are Jupiter. That's the problem. Did I invent this thing?
I mean, that or someone else did. Because Fakemon have been a thing for a while.
Okay, I might have been mashing two things together in my head. So we'll ignore that train of thought. And continue.
Well, what were the two things?
Now, don't worry. What do now?
Oh, you gave it eyeshadow too.
Oh, yeah,
Heck yeah.
gotta fit with the DeviantArt Hot Topic vibe.
Of course. Also, can I just say that the hair and everything is absolutely incredible,
Yeah.
Christy. It's just everything you're doing over there is gorgeous.
Many a swoosh. You're worth it.
Yes. Well, absolutely.
Something. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah. Indeed.
I was trying to work out how to like force Christy into that jingle. And I just sort of ended up with like maybe it's crystalline. That's, if your hair's
I like that.
crystalline, it's definitely wash it.
That's funny. Yeah.
What else do you draw? What can be else draw?
Take another OC, turn it into a Pokemon, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I don't know for mine.
Let Jeeb and Miss and Bear and Oobs or other people figure out what Pokemon your characters would be. What would now be?
I don't know. Doesn't help that I don't know Pokemon that well.
Well, when you were drawing him as an animal, it'd be difficult. When you were drawing him as an animal, you did draw a cat, but
Yeah.
I don't know how many cat Pokemon there are, or if you want to
There's a few.
keep that theme,
There's that.
or if it'd be something else.
There's a few cats that have that look of like Litten.
Fido. I'm assuming that is a dog.
No, not Litten. What's the other? I mean, Litten does have that look. But,
Oh, that's cute.
that's
a cute dog.
who we're talking about? Emma's fine.
Emma is a Fido. It's a little bread dog. Yeah, it's cute. But with just, I mean, lots of hair. The eyes covered and everything, though. Of course. Oh, Eevee would actually be an Esper. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that fits. You see things.
Because I do not remember what they look like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that one. Yes. I like that one too, Ragdoll. That's a big one.
Boop-a-doo.
Don't remember. Don't remember what it's called, but I do remember it.
Don't remember what their
That's-
eyes look like.
It's a Wobbuffet.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing I just drew, that's a Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wobbuffet.
I think so, miss? I think so, yeah.
It's one of those, isn't it like they have so much energy going on in their head that they need to have full concentration to stop it just exploding? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that. Let's see.
No, yeah, and its ears are apparently capping the psychic energy inside of its
Yeah,
brain, because
it's
that's how
what-
ears
it's what-
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, Pokedex entries are just a bunch of wild nonsense.
There's a lot of nightmare fuel in Pokemon, actually.
Half the Pokemon for a start. They are well equipped to create nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then eat those nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right, man. Behind an S-person, expressionless face is a frantic struggle to contain its psychic power. Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah, Eevee.
Yeah. Indeed.
Very cute picture.
Yeah, it's very cute.
I mean, by default, I'm going to assume Mal is probably some sort of cat. The question is, which cat?
I don't know.
Purloin, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I just had the thought of Stoic's face on the Geodude.
Yeah, I had that thought too. Yeah.
And like, I don't know if it's an appropriate choice, but to be perfectly honest, that just makes it funnier.
I mean, if I was gonna do Stoic as a Pokemon, I would just take that opportunity to redesign Probopass into something that doesn't look terrible. So
There is that too.
is it Probopass or is it the other?
Nosepass is the first evolution. Probopass is the second evolution.
Yeah, Nosepass I can deal with. It's Probopass that's the issue. Stoic Relicanth.
Oh, Relicanth's of the fish.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
coelacanth.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart cheap.
Very smart.
And then Rufus. Let's see. What would work for Rufus?
Anti-anxiety medication.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Oh, well, that just brings up an idea.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Give Smolev Meowth beard. Yeah, Canary and Meowth with
pretty much.
anxiety.
Yeah. What you've done, you've given him anxiety. Taking a perfectly good Pokemon. Give it anxiety.
I mean, if it's Smoliv, I think it already had anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely, yeah. Also mood.
Mal uses Scratch. Still debating what Pokemon your OCs would be? Well, we've got Jessie, so that's a given. Gonna head out and let them to sleep. Have a good sleep.
Have a good sleep.
Enjoy the sleep.
Sleep well.
Thanks for chat. You'll try,
Yeah.
by God.
Sleep well.
I like how both M and Mal are like, oh, this is very clearly the Pokemon. It's just morphed a little bit to make it also obvious that it's that particular character. And then Smoliv is...
Mm-hmm.
Smoliv has beard.
Smoliv has beard.
Smoliv gets beard, but also
We've
the leaves go
glued it-
down to make it look like the hair a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've also got Mal's sort of hair flip thing, but like I said, those are just very clearly, this is just the Pokemon with some small modifications to make it more obvious what character it is, and then it's like we have glued a beard onto a Smoliv.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only just born and already going through a midlife crisis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bold of
rough.
you to assume this is the first midlife crisis that it has experienced. You already had a midlife crisis in the egg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the thing with Smoliv, everyone thinks, because of their wibbly mouth, that they're very nervous all the time. But they're not really, they're just a big fan of Batman.
Boo.
Boo. Good news, everybody who still don't understand hair. Well, you made some nice looking things.
It looks amazing.
So, no.
Yeah. As good studies.
What would happen if you put Smoliv and Esper into a room? Not alone, just together. Anything else could be happening in that room, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, I imagine what would happen would be more PTSD.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm just reminded of in the Daggerheart RPG with the whole the one frog is freaking out and the other frog is not
Yeah.
freaking out. Now they're just freaking each other out more.
Yeah. Yeah. Max tried. It did not work.
I also like that we've moved the leaves over a little bit to make that little curl sort of sideburny.
Oh, that wasn't the intention. I just wanted it out of the way. But, well, I wanted the leaf at the top to be going up, sort of across the
That's
face.
fair.
So that got moved
That's
as
fair.
well. Ah! He's a friend!
Missile!
I saw I saw the happy dog drawing, and I was like, I want to draw Missile suddenly. So
He's Missile!
yeah, it's Missile. I'm working on him. I wanted to draw a good boy, the bestest boy.
That's this boy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Arf, arf.
Thanks, I'm glad you like. I am using a reference, absolutely. If it wasn't clear, but yeah.
I mean, I've been using references this whole time. References are good.
Yeah, heck yeah, they are. He is the bestest boy.
Most important character.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Chris, yeah. Good references, good studies and stuff. Yeah, and yes, absolutely, the most important character. Like quite literally.
Most
Not far.
important.
Go into details, but yes.
Just give a Relicanth Stoic's face. I'll try harder than that.
You just take the Pokemon and smush the
Yeah.
face on the front. Which will look mildly cursed, but you know.
I'll try a little bit to maintain some of the original shapes. There be a beware! Big ol' hugbear.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Jupiter is Hatterene. I don't know that one.
Who need Pokemon? That is my attempt at a Metapod.
Ooh, fine.
Yeah, it's a Metapod. Yeah, it's good.
And yeah, it is sort of paper boat shaped.
Metapod or Petamod. That's miss on the head.
Ooh.
Does the Metapod have a gun? Well, not one that you can see. Which makes it even more dangerous.
Yes. It does have a gun, you just can't see it. The other layer peels away. Bam. Never expect it.
Hatterene's like a little guy but in a cocoon of hair. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong.
Like Bayonetta.
Oh, heck
Yeah. Miss and I had the same thought.
Mhm. Yes. It's a correct thought. It is very bad, the idea.
Papa yeah.
Yeah.
What did Ragdoll do?
I mean, whatever it is we're complaining about, I do not apologize.
Never apologize. And yeah, Papa is what gave me the idea to draw Missile. He's a very good Papa. Oh yeah, gave Metapod a gun. Yeah.
I mean, it's hardly the scariest thing you could run into in Pokemon.
True.
Hardly being the operative word.
I've done enough randomizers. I know how this goes.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Turns out, if you try and find a middle ground between Stoic and Relicanth, what you end up with is something that looks like neither.
That
a bad
is
thing?
quite the chin.
Looks like a massive bottom lip. I mean, so does Stoic. That's the problem. Zemithol. Cute.
Thanks. I tried.
And succeeded.
Trying. Yay. Sound cool.
Oh yeah, while a bunch of us are here, might as well float the idea for those who are not present. We are considering the possibility of swapping over to Elder Scrolls Online on Saturdays instead of Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah.
Because the game's gotten really buggy and a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the
Yeah.
very least, laggy enough that people are complaining.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, lag is messing up my audio stuff.
I agree with what Ragdoll said earlier in the Discord, in that I'm okay with either. I'm more playing the games for chill times with
same.
friends and stuff. And I'm okay with dealing with lag and buggy stuff, but if people if it's too much for anybody and would rather play Elder Scrolls Online, I'm okay with that too.
That's pretty much
I just
where I stand as
I
well.
just want to play good friends, good games, good or bad games with good friends. Words. But yes, that's how I
Bad
view
games,
it.
you say?
I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
I am also from the era of jank games. I have happily played many jank games that I still consider to be like favorite games from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You're not alone in that.
Good games with bad friends.
Good
No.
games with bad friends.
That's
Yeah.
the worst.
Good games with bad friends. That's just the modern warfare. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's. I don't want to do Modern Warfare or Call of
It's
Duty or any of
online
those
matchmaking in general.
shoot 'em up games, shoot 'em up games. Yeah, no, fuck that. Or screw that. Sorry, pardon my French.
How dare you swear on this stream? Not allowed to swear on this stream. It's a fucking disgrace.
I will try to be more careful. But yeah, no, that's kind of how I view it. So I'm good with if
To an Australian, no less.
yeah. If people want to play Elder Scrolls Online, I will look up all the classes and stuff and try to figure out like what kind of character I want to play and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it sounds weird when I do it. I'm out of practice. By which I mean I've never
Yeah,
had
it
practice.
it does sound really weird when you do it.
I only do it for the
Not gonna
comedy.
lie.
It's
I
the only
know,
reason
and
I
it's
swear.
funny. It's very funny, but it's also very weird. But yeah.
And I mean, we know Crespier can handle jank on account of the fact that he goes out of his
Shit,
way to play
don't
jank.
you fucking know this
Be
is a
fine.
bloody
Still-
family-friendly stream?
I still find it very funny that you were able to jank through having to deal with any sort of sneak around segment in that one Alone in the Dark game.
Yeah.
Personal
That is
favorite.
I am also when I woke up and saw that you were resisting the urge of buying that game cheap, it made me laugh with the €2. Just no, will not buy Alone in the Dark. You cannot
what if-
tempt me, Carby.
It was right
That's
there.
very funny. Yeah. You have good restraint,
Which one was it?
at least when it comes to that.
Also, I watched somebody stream the new Nightmare, the last one we played. But they streamed the original PlayStation 1 version, which first of all I didn't realize was a PlayStation 1 game. Which is pretty neat for a PS1 game.
That's cool, yeah.
Still bad, but neat. But also it's really weird watching someone play the game and like mechanics work. Enemies die when you shoot them. There's music.
Oh yeah.
It's very weird.
It didn't break? Wow.
Didn't break, yeah.
Amazing. Turns
So,
out it
so you're
actually
telling
is
me
the
they
game
made
that
it
works. I guess so.
One with action hero
Seems to
can't be,
be.
not elderly gentleman can't be. That still, I guess, doesn't narrow it down. That could be the new Nightmare. It could be Alone in the Dark. It could be Alone in the Dark. It could be Alone in the Dark Illumination.
They're not very inventive with their names, I see.
As the person who I was watching was playing pointed out, they have as many reboots as sequels.
That's
It's a bad sign for a
Huh.
series.
Mm-hmm.
My favourite Edward Carnby will always be Mustachio Gentleman,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
wandering around a house hitting things with the stick.
That's my favorite as well.
Yeah, haven't got any more Alone in the Dark games, so we cannot continue. It's that one. That's the next one. That was reboot number 1. Well, like reboot number 2. The New Nightmare, I guess, was reboot number 1. That's reboot number 2. Yeah, it just said Alone in the Dark, which means it could be one of 3 games. Should you have bought it and shipped it to me? No, it's fine.
The New Nightmare 2001, another Alone in the Dark game. 8, Illumination. Alone in the Dark 2024. That's,
yeah, I think there's the original Alone in the Dark, there's the New Nightmare, there's Alone in the Dark, the one Jeep picked up, the Fire one, I think of it as. And then the new Alone in the Dark. So there's 4 that ostensibly are trying to be the start of a series. And then there's Alone in the Dark 2 and 3, and Illumination, which are supposed to be continuations. So, 1 original game, 3 reboots, 3 sequels.
And there's also a thing listed in here called Jack in the Dark.
Yeah, that was a bonus for Alone in the Dark 1. I tried to play it. Well, I did play a little bit of it on stream because we had some more time. And that got a lot of copyright claims because they used like ostensibly royalty-free audio, but it still got claims on YouTube because it's YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
I mean, the fun thing is, I wasn't even aware of Reboot 2 and 3. So...
Yeah, there's a new one came out. Was it this year, last year? I think it was the end of last year. Which wasn't extremely warmly received, but it was better than the last reboot. So...
It's a reimagining of the 1992 Alone in the Dark, and is the 7th installment in the game series.
Reimagining is a strong word. I don't know the story, but from what I've seen of like screenshots and stuff, it's not really following it at all. For a start, I think it's set in a I don't know what they call it. Home for mental well-being.
And I'm sure they handle that
Yeah.
Well, they might
incredibly
do.
well.
It's a modern game, they might do.
Even modern, yeah, no. Yeah.
If it's a horror game set in a mental institution,
It is
I
a
do
very
not
fun
trust it.
walk. Yeah, I don't either. Even, yeah, not modern ones.
That's me being proud of you.
Even not.
Institutions?
Yeah, institutions is, yeah.
Yeah, just give me a fun story about somebody either inheriting a mansion or going to a friend's mansion to be like, oh, they went missing, what's going on? And then there's just monsters there. Having
Yeah.
a fun time. Blue sky, Jeep has the bliskus.
You know what? The Wikipedia page doesn't say anything really at all about the plot. Which is a great sign. No, here it is, finally. Synopsis, it got hidden.
Also a good sign.
Emily Hartwood and private investigator Edward Carnby travel to a manor home for the mentally fatigued to investigate the disappearance of Jeremy Hartwood,
Mentally
Emily's
fatigued.
uncle.
Mood.
Mood, though. Yeah. Also, same. Mentally fatigued, yeah.
You know what would be a fun game? You could do an Alone in the Dark, where, like, because of all of the weird Cthulhu nonsense, reality starts breaking down, and then all 4 Edward Carnbys meet up.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just got all 4 of
That'd be
them.
fun.
Mustachio Gent, Edgelord Triple Barrel Shotgun, Old Man Fights Fire, and that voice actor. Just all meet up.
Not even a voice actor, just actor. He is legit an actor. Or like, he's in Stranger Things. They legit like modeled him after the actual actor. Just yeah.
So apparently the one that Cheeb found was initially known as Alone in the Dark Near-Death Investigation.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a fun name. I like that. I don't know why it's called that. I remember seeing a video review of it years and years ago. I vaguely remember the plot. Don't know why it's called that. Mostly involves a lot of fire. I haven't drawn anything for 20 minutes.
That's fine. You don't need to.
Pharaoh sees down metaphorical stairs. Or literal ones, for fun.
You drew lots of stuff earlier.
Hopper is an amazing character. Who's Hopper?
He is an amazing character. I adore Hopper. He's the actor that I mentioned, the character I mentioned from Stranger Things, Jim Hopper. As his actor is the one who's Edward Carvey in the new game. Like they legit made him into a character. Just the character is just modeled after the voice actor. Yeah, exactly, the actor. And I can't say anything about that game. I don't know about that game, but the character he plays in Stranger Things is hands down one of my favorite characters in that entire show. Jim Hopper's great. I adore him. Yeah.
He looks like a person, though.
Yeah, it is just a person. It's just a guy. Yeah.
as opposed to
Just a guy.
the strange rectangle that they turned him into in Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's such a cuboid head. And then there's just a guy who looks like a guy.
He's just a guy. Yeah.
I can imagine that
I
being
can't
an
remember
incarnation
the name of the actor, but yeah.
Edward Carnby.
Anyway, I think I'm done with Missile. Edward Carvey. Yeah.
A weird coincidence.
Oh.
Got ripped for playing Hellboy. You played Hellboy?
What?
Alone in the Dark meets Hellboy. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean, they're basically the same thing. Right? It's just...
Ron Perlman was Hellboy, wasn't he? David Harbour is the Alone in the Dark actor, and the new game, and Stranger Things actor. Yeah. Yeah. I thought Ron Perlman was Hellboy. Maybe he's Hellboy in something else. I don't know. Possibly.
The new Hellboy.
Oh, there's a new Hellboy. Okay. That's neat. I did not know that there was a new Hellboy. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah.
But apparently not. Well, apparently, yeah, in the sense of 2019 Hellboy film. Which apparently made no money. But cannot be called the new Hellboy by virtue of the fact that there's a new one being made right now with someone else.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What? Why?
Quote unquote. Oh, interesting.
Premise: in the 1950s, Hellboy and a rookie BPRD agent stranded in rural Appalachia discover a small community haunted by witches, led by a local devil with a troubling connection to Hellboy's past. Witches! Always a good time.
Yeah. That's the same, miss. I loved them too. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's in
Great
post-production.
films, but yeah. 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 Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it.
That's Jack Casey playing Hellboy in the new one. I don't know who they are.
Okay. I don't know who they are either, but I will look them up.
The only thing I recognize in their filmography is Deadpool 2, where they played somebody called Black Tom Cassidy.
I don't know if I ever saw Deadpool 2. Don't remember. I definitely saw the first one. I have not yet seen the new one with Wolverine. I want to though. Don't know if I saw the second
People are
one.
saying good things about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the
I've heard
flip
many good
side,
things about that one. I've also
the-
heard that Borderlands is apparently the worst video game movie ever.
yeah,
I mean, based on what I saw in the trailers, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
Domino.
I don't question it being bad.
Mm-hmm.
Someone saying it's the worst video game movie ever has me sitting here going, how many have you watched? Because there
Yeah,
are some
true. That's true.
stinkers out there.
There's some really bad video game movies. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Not sure if
the
it's the
bar is in
worst,
hell.
Ooh, now that's hair.
but
The
yeah.
bar is in hell and has opened a bar in hell.
Yeah.
That's some hair. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's incredible hair.
Not wearing a domino mask? Come on.
Oh, I'm looking at Christy's art.
Oh right, that hair is also good.
Yeah. That hair is fantastic. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
melting.
think I might have seen. I think I might have seen Deadpool too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Domino is great. I love Domino. Yeah. I have seen Deadpool too.
Of course, you've seen everything.
No, not everything.
You know
No.
all things.
That is a lie, and you know it.
But yeah, I watched Outside Extra having a chat about the Borderlands film.
Yeah,
One
I
of-
saw that video on my recommendations, but I did not watch it. But yeah.
They have a chat there. They had surprisingly different experiences in the sense of one of them absolutely hated it. One of them was like, this was a non-event. And one of them fell asleep. And if you can
fair.
fall asleep in a Borderlands film, I think something's gone wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, unless you're just like really, really ill, in which case don't go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
Apparently they were fine. So I'm just spoiling the video for everyone.
That's awkward.
You will find out the answer to that, miss, very quickly.
I do find it very funny that you said that all of them had very different experiences with it, but still all of them were still, like, not good experiences.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all different, all not positive.
All negative. Just different kinds of negative.
That is funny, though.
Oh, also Kiro, and anyone else who fancies this.
What?
I haven't done one for a very, very long time. But I got recommended on YouTube a video of a Sudoku puzzle, and I thought, do you know what? Haven't done one for a while. Let's give it a crack. And now anyone who does like custom Sudoku puzzles, I'm absolutely going to recommend them that puzzle because it's one of my favorites ever.
Nice. Nice.
You wouldn't think a Sudoku could make you laugh, but it did.
Excellent. Love that.
So if anyone wants a really cool, very silly puzzle, let me know. Also, just it's so silly, but because it's a puzzle, it also had to be constructed incredibly intelligently. I have no idea how they did it. I send it to you, absolutely. Let me.
Oh hell yeah! Zach. His name is Zach. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Shadow.
Love that. Shadow. Yeah, yeah. Sonic and Shadow. Yeah.
Black-haired cloud. Cheeb, you have no idea how funny it is that you can't remember his name.
It's Shadow. It's Shadow. But yeah, his name also it cracks me up because like I didn't realize that they were probably making a little bit of a joke or that his name mirrors Cloud in a way until I was an adult. But like Cloud's last name is Strife, so it's Cloud Strife. And Zach's last name is Fair, so Zach Fair. And it's funny that they did like an opposite thing with that. But very glad that there are cosplayers of them. Yeah, that's very fair. Cheap, yeah. Yes, I'm also interested in that too. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, if anyone wants to do that, it's a 6x6,
Check
so
it
it's
out. Nice.
not huge,
Okay.
but it does use a few
Okay.
alternate rules, which I won't go into detail about for reasons.
Oh boy.
But it's one of the smartest puzzles I've ever come across.
Nice. I'll check it out later. Also, that is incredibly valid, Cheap.
Yeah. Cloud and Xeno.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that you were introduced to these characters with a completely different set of names, you know? It's gonna mess with your
Very
perception.
true, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic and Shadow. Exactly.
Sonic and Shadow, absolutely, yes.
There's Sonic and Shadow, there's beef and lean beef. You've got all the dualities.
Yeah. And strong Jesse and floral Jesse.
Insert adjective Jesse.
Insert adjective. There's also, was it wide? No. The wide Jesse and yeah, all the Jessies, yeah.
The original
and mini beef was
there was
Marlene.
mini beef.
Yeah.
We still have mini beef.
Yeah.
Or have I got rid of mini beef? Mini beef.
I think we have mini beef. Yeah.
Oh yeah, mini beef's still there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
there she is. Yeah. Yeah. Jesse, Grumpy Jesse. What? Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember what Biggs was. I remember what Wedge was. I couldn't remember Biggs's.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were the original Jesse trio.
Yes. And then it was all Jesse's from there.
Yeah,
For the most
just
part. Yeah.
It's all down Jesse's from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse's all the way down.
And I love that we've each Sid is always Fly Jesse because of that first one. I do like that we've kept up with that.
Yeah, we've got to stick with the games. They reuse that name for all of the characters.
They reuse that, and if like if a game has a Biggs and a Wedge in it as well, they're gonna be Grumpy Jesse and Wide Jesse, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always Fly. Is there anything else that gets repeated?
I think it's just Sid, Biggs, and Wedge. And I mean, Gilgamesh is in multiple games, but that is the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a reused name.
Character.
That's literally the same character.
Literally the same
showing
character,
up again.
multi-hopping through dimensions.
That's just great.
But yeah, I can't remember if there's any others that are repeats. Yeah, the Gilgamesh, Greg. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. But it's legit the same guy. So yeah, it's not just a new separate character, but with the same name. Yeah. Also, fun fact, Chris, just now that I'm thinking about Gilgamesh and just in general, you actually do get to fight him a few times in Rebirth. I didn't fight him the last time because he's like 10 levels higher than what I was at the end of the game. I think it's a New Game Plus thing. But you do fight him a couple of times. And each time, or at least I noticed it the second time I fought him, they played like a rendition of the Battle on the Bridge song.
Yeah.
It's very good. It is a very good theme still. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, love Greg. Greg's great.
Yeah, Greg is great. I adore him. And it was very fun to fight him.
You know, I've just thought of something. If I do a draw through of Kingdom Hearts,
Uh-oh.
I would have to remember the names of all of the characters except Simon.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he does go by a different name in that one. I mean, they call him Squall or Simon. Like other characters call him that name, and then he corrects them and says, "No, it's
no, it's this other.
It's this other name that I will not say because I don't want to spoil it for people." Yeah, but also yes, if you do a draw through Kingdom Hearts, I will also worry for your sanity.
Again, the first Kingdom Hearts is fine.
Yes,
no issues with
that.
First
one's fine.
It's a bit weird with the second one.
First one's fine. Second one is okay.
Second one's okay.
But
second one, yeah.
It makes more sense if you have also played some of the in-between games. Unfortunately, one of those in-between games was published after it, which makes things awkward.
Yeah, it is a mess.
Birth by Sleep has some weird points at it, but for the most part, it's a fairly decent prequel tragedy type story.
What's 369 over 15?
Oh god, yeah. It's that is in between the first and second one. Or is it it's before the second one.
Yeah, it's Roxas's nonsense.
Yeah.
That one sort of upsets me a little bit with the remakes because all the remakes, like all of we're re-releasing things onto other systems because we can't fucking decide on a system to publish these on, so they're on like 50 different systems. So now everyone is confused because all of these games keep getting referenced and keep being important, which is why everyone's just kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? It's got the superhero comic problem where just playing the mainline games is not enough to know what's going on, because all of the mainline games also assume you have played all of these other side games.
Thereby making all of them mainline games.
Yeah, thereby making them all mainline games. Yeah, it's one thing for it to be this gives you additional context, or it's referenced, but the game that you're playing gives you enough context that you could like fill in the gaps and you're fine. No, it's just a straight up, you have no idea what the fuck is going on unless you play this other game.
Also,
But
I will always
for-
recommend Barry's
Days.
summary.
Yes.
Days in all of the we're re-releasing
Yeah.
these other games onto newer systems, it's always just it's always just the videos. It's always just the cutscenes. It's not the game itself, which upsets me because I actually sort of liked the gameplay in that game. It was interesting.
Yeah, that was something that my brother agrees with you, and I also kind of agree with you in that as well. Like, I never played the game itself. I did play the version that had the cutscenes and stuff, and I wanted to play the game. And I remember my brother saying that one of his favorite parts about that game was the gameplay. Was actually playing the game. And they cut that out for some reason.
Yeah, because it's it's so some of the side games are still fairly like the mainline game. So Birth by Sleep's battle system isn't that terribly different from what you've got in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 to get people lost. There's some simplification, but it's like similar. But some of the other games go very different. So you've got Chain of Memories, which now it's now a deck builder instead of your magic. You've got cards that do all of your things. And Days is interesting because it's a missions based thing. So you've got your home base and you get sent on missions to certain areas, and the missions have different levels depending on the area and depending on how far in the game you are, etc., etc. But for these missions, you get a loadout, and for your loadout, it's like, okay, here's your backpack. Put your stuff in your backpack. That's what you travel with. And if you're taking stuff back with you from the mission, it's got to fit in your backpack. And this includes items, this includes spells, this includes all sorts of other things. So you've got to sort of like Tetris your abilities into the backpack to figure out what's the most effective things for me to bring based off of where I'm going. And it's just like really interesting mechanics-wise. But the interesting mechanics are trapped in the original game. They literally only move the cutscenes along. And I don't know why.
Yeah. It was a choice that they made, and yeah. That is funny that quote came up for party snob. I like that. That's very funny. Also, I remember that stream. That was a fun stream.
Party snob.
Yeah. It was very cute. Well, the other stomps, yeah, exactly. It was a tabletop. It was tabletop simulator stream, and it was a Cthulhu board game. Where there were a bunch of cultists who were trying to summon stuff during a party, and we were trying to stop them. It was a pretty fun game. Yeah. They're all for violence, yes. Can't remember the name of the game, but it was a Cthulhu board game.
Yeah.
And it was on Tabletop Simulator.
I also can't remember the name of the game. Hope that helps.
I keep thinking Call of
but you
Cthulhu, and
see-
I honestly don't know if it was that.
If it's a Cthulhu game, of course the name is unpronounceable and unrememberable by
True,
human
correct.
brains.
Absolutely, yes, correct, yeah. Yeah. It's all Call of Cthulhu. Indeed. It's so cute, yeah. So many babies. Yeah. Aww, so cute. On stump. I want to just test Hazel on the SNSS. See what she does with it.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
is-
okay.
SN, 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 SN.
SN, 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 SN.
SN. Love that. Excellent. I love it when Hazel is just trying to say multiple letters in a row.
Snamomnum.
Snumnum. Snumumnum. Snumumnum? Not stum nom nom.
She's
Love that.
trying.
Excellent.
Snumumnum.
She's doing great. She's doing great.
Synonym?
Synonym.
It was a word that means the same thing.
Snamomnumomnumum.
Snumumnumumnumum.
Excellent. It's a nice. I guess there's a nice rhythm to it.
Snomsnomsnum.
Snomsnomsnum.
Nice. Nice.
You think she's joking around, but no. That is unironically how she pronounces it.
It turns into snum on the final. Huh.
God damn it, I just realized how you said that.
Yeah.
Quit while you're ahead, Hazel. I'm not sure Hazel was ever ahead. Oh yeah.
Shitin.
Yep, still works.
Oh yeah.
Still works.
I'm still confused of how that works, but okay.
I think what it is she reads shit, then sees two eyes and goes, oh, that means two.
Yeah.
And then there's an
then
N-E,
N.
so it's like shitoon, but for some reason it comes out as shittin.
Shitting. That's so funny.
First browser game you ever played?
I am very interested now because it's like
I'm curious.
I've just drawn a flat snom.
It makes me think of some creatures in
Smoliv.
Metroid.
Small leaf.
But also it is a flat snom. It is a curious snom, and I love it.
Smoliv so small.
Smoliv so small. She says Smoliv, surprisingly accurate.
No, nice. That's cool. That's good. Also, I was
Smolsnum.
Smilsnum.
nice. Also, I was too busy drawing Missile while you were drawing Mal, Rufus, and Stoic, and finishing M. And I just want to say that they all look absolutely fantastic, and I adore them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Small stones playing soccer. Yeah.
Nice.
I have no idea what first browser game I played was. Probably a point and click of some description.
Same?
That exact shit.
I don't know what the first browser game I would have played was.
Trying to remember. I remember the first computer game I played. That was like a battle chess thing, but I think that was a separate game, not a browser game. Let's see.
I think the first computer game I played wasn't even a computer game. It was a digital encyclopedia that was
Nice.
but it was like set up as like a museum that you would like click around.
Neat.
And they had like a hunt and find thing of they would go, here's a thing, find it in the museum. And so it sort of teach kids to go like, that's the history section, let's go to the history thing.
Nice.
Click through.
Love that. That's cool.
That's probably the first game, quote unquote, I played.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Bear agrees.
Yeah. Bear knows that one.
Aha. I have absolutely no memory of what it was called.
I mean, there was a set of documentary shows / books that were sort of a similar vein of how they set themselves up, but I don't know if it would be the same thing, partially because I don't know if it made its way over to the UK. And also, I don't remember what they were called.
We're all in the same bus. Well, we might all be in different buses, but the buses are heading towards
Something
the same
with an
cliff.
I.
Okay. Playing Hangman.
Yeah.
Eyewitness!
Eyewitness. Nice. Excellent.
Of course, the first thing that comes up is a thriller drama series.
Of course. Yeah.
And it looks like we want DK Eyewitness.
DK Eyewitness.
Oh, nice.
Yes! That is
Yeah.
Eyewitness. Our library had a bunch of those books and videos growing
Nice.
up, and I ate them up.
Excellent.
Formative memory unlocked.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
This is not immediately ringing bells for me, but I feel like I would remember what it looks like in like looking at a screenshot of it. I
Oh,
remember
that's cute, Christy.
the DK logo. Ah!
Yeah.
Look at that old janky graphics.
And yeah, I've seen some things with that DK logo as well. I remember them from my childhood. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's fun, because that's not what I was talking about at all.
So there's more than one.
There's more than one, yeah.
Mhm.
Go check out. Have a good one, Teeb.
Yeah, have a good one. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Sleep well.
The same miss. I remember seeing books with that logo as well.
Yeah, the DK
Yeah.
logo is
I
definitely...
think we had some books with it. Yeah. And children's encyclopedia books, not games, but yeah.
Thinking of bouncing as
Yeah,
well?
that's fair. That's fair. Hope you have a very good and restful night. Wishing you well.
Sleep well. Do not do struggle. Have sleb.
Peace. Sleep well. Hope everything works out.
Alright.
Bye.
That's a door.
Yeah, that's secret sleepover society. Yeah, true, Christy.
A door of O.
That is yeah.
See, now I'm trying to work out what, what my one was. It's probably much less exciting than this. It'd be a fun stream trying to get these old CDs working. Wandering around old virtual museums.
Oh my god, it's on the archive. It's on the Internet Archive.
Nice.
Eyewitness Children's Encyclopedia 1.3.
Nice.
Didn't have much gameage back in the day. We got entertainment however we could.
Absolutely, yeah. Very true.
We didn't have those Fortnites and crime mafts.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. No, I don't think it was that either. The name Encarta just popped into my head, but that was something else, I think. So what was the thing I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
But the fact that there seems to be two of these that existed has me at least a little excited.
Yeah.
I can kind of visualize.
Also, at some point, apparently, we just need to do just like a jam of finding old games and sharing them with each other.
Yeah.
Because I know there are some other people out there that have saved copies of old games. When it's like, hey, if it's abandonware, let's just put it up somewhere so other people can find it. And also, there's a lot of stuff that now exists on GOG.
Disney's Encarta. Well, apparently that's also on the archive, so... archive.org, I should say. Not the archive, that's something different. Usually spelt with an X. To get an old CD-ROM to work on your PC and get screen recording thingy is City Jewels of Pyrus games. Yeah! Share the experiences. I think we probably long threw out our old CD stuff.
I mean, you can still get CD drives that go into your USB port. It's just a matter of will the software on the CD play on your current version of Windows.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that, Christy. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm looking up Encarta. Apparently, there was a game on that called The Mind Maze. I have no memory of this. I've discovered a different game. I've by talking about a game that's in my brain, I have managed to spur on nostalgia for a different game for 2 other people, and find a completely different game I didn't know about as well. And I'm still no closer to finding out what my game was. Still a bootleg Hercules, Aladdin, and Timon and Pumbaa. Yeah. Well, it wasn't that. I will find out at some point. For now, though, that may be a good time to call it an evening. Or an afternoon. Or whatever your time zone is.
Yeah.
Kerswoosh.
Sounds good.
But yeah, thanks for coming along. Thanks for doodling. Thanks for chatting.
Yeah, thank you.
Afternoon. Evening.
Hope you all have a very good night, evening, / whatever time it is.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I will not be streaming tomorrow because it's Monday, but I feel like pointing that out because tomorrow will also be extraordinarily hot, so I wouldn't stream anyway. I don't know why.
Water, stay cool.
Yeah, just tomorrow for some reason is really, really hot. So I'll probably get the Patreon update done and that's it.
That's fair. Even then, if you need to put it off a day, that's fine too. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. So hot. I don't know why it's hot. It could be hot. It could be like mid to low 30s. But yeah, everything should be back to normal on Tuesday, where we're gonna doodle August comics and then play Liza P. Not happy about it. No one's happy about it. It's bad. So let's blow up the sun.
That will clearly solve all of our problems and not create any new ones.
All of our problems solved.
Yeah.
Not a single thing could possibly go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Absolutely, yeah.
But ye, have a lovely week, everybody.
You too.
Yeah. And I'll see you around. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good one. Bye bye.